A community dedicated to everyone.
What up, everybody? It's True Tech here, and we're back with our training mode video. I said I was going to drop it with the podcast to go over a couple settings and things I use training mode for. If you use it just now, trying to figure out how to use it outside of just using combos. So the first thing I highly recommend you do is go into your basic settings, go into your shortcut settings, and set up your shortcuts for save status and replay save status. So this makes it so that if you save something, you can save a scenario, press a button, quickly save it, and then press another button to just reload it. So I use this a lot practicing with Kimberly. I used it a lot when I was learning Jamie. If you have anything where you need to learn a combo, let's say with DJ, you're trying to learn your level 2 cancel, and you don't have to do the whole the whole combo until level 2. That kind of thing, this is really good for that. So I'm gonna quickly show you just how I use it with Kimberly. So in the corner, we have our standard setup. Let's say I want to practice, I don't know, just your standard can setup. Let's go with that. Every time, that's all it is. So let me do it again because I naturally did that very fast. Let me turn off Jamie press and jab on wake up as well. We'll get into that in a second. So I have it set to my left back button. So when I press that, you'll see save current state. And my left trigger comes back. So you can see here and all of this. And this is not just pressing select like you normally would. So let's say I take them to the corner and do my can setup. So if I want to practice this without using it, I gotta do the whole thing again, right? And I can see I did the right thing. I see it's 3 frames, and now it's time to practice. And that's one very important way I do this. I practice all the different setups, and I don't have to do it one by one. You can do the same thing with combos, as I mentioned. Things of that nature here. Yeah, so we can do the same thing, and I'm right back here. So very good for that. If you have anyone where you're having issues with a combo, with a juggle, something of that nature, and you can find a area where you need to pause, that could work for you and use it very well. So let's say this is a combo that early on people have issues with, and then so you can use that. So that's very important. That's why you should learn it, use it, because it's very quick and helps you a lot. Alright, so with reversal settings here, I use block and wake up the most. Right now I have block set to 3 with normal throw because I was testing a setup, and then I want to try different follow-ups. So just real quick so you can see what it looks like. If you were to block something 3 times in a row, that's when he's going to activate throw. So let's say I turn block all on, 1, 2, 3, now he does it. If I were to change that to 1, now he throws. So you can use that for various different things. Let's say I want to see, can you throw during this move? Or if I want to throw, is that throwable? You know, something of that nature. I'm not going to get too in depth with this because it would be long as hell if I did. Wake up should, self-explanatory. A lot of times I'm going to be testing reversal options or media options. So here, I had it on block all still, my bad. Let's say I want to test my DP punishes, etc., etc. That's something you can use for there, or you want to test your safe jumps. So if I want to be like, let's make sure the safe jump is real. Yeah, something like that. So that'll be various options, a lot of different things there. Most of the time, as you can see here in the settings, I I got jab, I got a super, I got a DP, and sometimes I'll have throw. So that's how I use that a lot. And if people have, want to get more in depth in how I actually use it in different scenarios, let me know in the comments and I'll kind of get more in depth in a different video. I'm trying to keep it short here. Parameter settings. This is where you're going to see your life bars and everything. You gotta know where this is at because you want to know what your damage is like with CA and without CA. Your CA activates at 26%. So if I want to here, now I have CA. This is where you're gonna do everything here, drive bars, everything like that, because you want to know what it's gonna be like in an actual match in training mode, where you have infinite bar, you're doing every single combo because you can't. You want to know sometimes what it's going to be like in actual game scenarios. So I tend to have not full drive bar. I usually don't have full life. I just kind of want to get an idea of what this looks at. I usually have, like you can see here, refill. The only thing I have fixed is player 1 life because I'm not taking any health. Everything else I have set to refill because I want to see what it actually looks like so I know when I can do certain things. Definitely have your frame meter on, of course. We'll get to that in a sec and show you how I use that. I don't use it too much. Definitely have your input history on because you want to see if you drop something, look at your input history, see how you messed it up. Everything else I have off. In fact, I should have this off too. I don't need that. That just tells you when you do a special move. Here are your simple training mode options. For training scenarios, you can train your drive impact, throw stuff. Is very, 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 very basic, but it can help you sometimes to kind of get an idea of that. And hey, the frame meter in you can also take a look at that if you want to get more in depth into that here. That's pretty much how I use it. I do have record set to my L3. So let's say I want to. There we go. I can control Jamie now. So if I want to, let's say I want to block that and kind of get some ideas or whatever. Now he's set, and this is going to do it, and I didn't do anything. And I have it set so that it plays as soon as I reset. So you can see here, we're set to on, and you can change it so that it's down here, always repeat playback. So when you reset the game, reset it, it automatically starts. There we go, and as you see there, it stopped. Yeah, so real quick, we're just gonna go briefly into the frame meter. So as you can see here, the teal is the startup of the move. The red is the move and how active it is. Well, on the 5th frame, the move is active for 2 frames, and there's 8 frames of recovery. That's how you see it that. And that's literally as simple as it is for reading. If you're looking at drive rush is purple, and you can see there that was a 7-frame drive rush. 3 frame is the fastest drive rush you can get. So if you're looking at the frame meter, you want to see the 3 purple bars. Everything else I'm not even really looking at. And you can use that for frame advantage. So boom, you can see there frame advantage is 28. Frame advantage is 5 frames, and that allows you to kind of know things. Okay, hey, this move is if I hit him, 4 frames work. My next move is 4 frames. That lets you know combos work. That hit 3 frames. Okay, I can't get anything if I link it. What if I run? Nope. Okay, so I can only cancel in that case. Then that kind of gives you an idea of how you can also learn how combos work. 7 frames. What did I know? Any move that's 7 frames or faster will combo there. So I know that's going to work. So that's just kind of quick overview of how I use that. There's a lot more things for the frame data that you can use, but that's honestly how I use it. I don't really get too in depth when it comes to like recovery and everything like that. I just look at the simple numbers and I use the data there, the colors to kind of tell me if I'm doing my moves properly or fast enough. You can definitely get more in depth and start using math to figure out different combo routes and different setups based on the knockdowns and everything. But I'm trying to keep this simple for everybody. Again, if you're interested in that, let me know. We'll get into that later. But otherwise, I think that's a cool brief overview of training mode and how I use it. Hopefully, try to keep it brief, but not too brief. Let me know if it helps you out. Peace.